Namaskaram friends. Yesterday I took a pause from the usual 108 Divyadesam topic and I talked about the Narasimha Swami temple in Namakkal owing the Narasimha Jayanti. Today I am back to our topic 108 Divyadesams and in the sequence it is 9th Divyadesam Kabisthalam or Kavisthalam. This is located near Papanasam, again Tanjore district. It's around 25 kilometers away from Kumbakonam. This was built during 9th century, 8th to 9th century. That's the details I've read. Let's see why the name Kavisthalam or Kavisthalam was given to this temple. Kapis means monkey in Sanskrit and Kavi means poet in Tamil. So this temple has two names, Kabisthalam or Kavisthalam. Kavi means poet. In Tamil we say Kavi. So all the poets got together at this temple and worshipped Lord Narayana, and they sung in praise of Lord Narayana. So that's how the name was given as Kavisthalam. Kabisthalam, I said it refers to monkey. Again, it's God Anjaneya. Anjaneya wished to see Gajendra Moksham from this temple. He wished to see the Gajendra Moksham episode in this place. Originally, the Gajendra Moksham was held in the place called Sonepur in Bihar. That too in the previous yuga of Rama's birth. So Anjaneya and Rama were not there when Gajendra Moksham has originally occurred. And hence Anjaneya wished to see this in this temple, from this temple, and he did a deep penance. Lord Vishnu appeared before him with the Garuda Vaganam, and this episode of Gajendra Moksham was enacted before Anjaneya Swami. Even now there is a festival going on every year where this Gajendra Moksham was enacted every year. That's a great festival of this temple. Let's see the history of the temple, the history of the Gajendra Moksham. Once there was a king called Indrajitman. He is a staunch devotee of Lord Vishnu, that whenever he gets into his prayer, he'll forget what's going on around him. So that's when our sage Durvasa went to his place when he was in deep worship. And since the king didn't realize that he was waiting outside, the sage Durvasa got angry and he cursed him that he'll turn into a mad elephant. The sage Durvasa is not only known for his anger, he is well known for the sympathy also. When the king asked for forgiveness, he said that even though he'll turn as an elephant, he will still be devoted to Lord Vishnu and he'll be called as a Gajendra, elephant Gajendra, who will always be in worship of Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu will relieve him from this curse. So that's the sympathy shown by the sage Durvasa. Meanwhile, sage Agastya cursed the demon, the Asura called Guhu, as he pulled his leg playfully when he was taking bath in the river. He cursed the Guhu Asura that he'll turn into a crocodile. So Lord Vishnu appeared in the Garuda Vaganam and relieved this Gajendra elephant as the crocodile was holding his leg. He relieved from the clutches and given moksham to the Gajendra elephant. So this episode was enacted before Anjaneya Swami in this Kapisthalam. Perumal gets the name Gajendra Varadar as he relieved the Gajendra elephant from his curse and given moksha to the king Indrajitman. He gets the name Gajendra Varadar. He also has a name Adi Moola Perumal. We can see the architecture of the temple. This we can see the idol for Anjaneya, and we can see alvars, and Perumal's concept name is Ramamani Tayar. one who worships in this temple will not be struck by these three things. One is the death fear, Ema Bayam, we say in Tamil. And second one is negativities or any bad deeds will not occur to them. And no sin will attack them, surrender. So these are the three things. It will never strike a person if they worship in this temple. That's the benefit of worshipping in this temple. The other detail is, yes, as I would have talked about Pancha Ranga Kshetram and Pancha Kamala Kshetram. This Kshetram has a significance that it is called as Pancha Krishna Kshetram. One of the Pancha Krishna Kshetram. The 5 Krishna Kshetrams are Thiru Kannapuram, Thiru Kannamangai, Thiru Kannangudi, Thiru Kovalur, and Kapisthalam. So this is one of the 5 Krishna Kshetrams. It's also called as Krishnaranyam. The Kshetram is also called as Krishnaranyam and the Kapisthalam or Kavisthalam. The different names are given to it. These are the details I want to cover about this 9th Divya Desam. Hope I explained well about the Gajendra Moksham, and I've given the details like Krishna Kshetram, one of the Krishna Kshetram. And inside the temples, yes, we can see Anjaneya idol and Narasimhar with Chakratalvar, Sudarshana Alvar. And then Alvars, other Alvars idols here. It's a very old temple and very small. It just has one praharam only, 1%. Let us meet tomorrow with another Divya Desam temple, 10th one. Thank you, friends. Namaskaram. Stay safe. Have a nice day.